Teleport. So anyway, I'm gonna, like, if someone's like, can I get a GameCube? I'll be like, sure, absolutely. But if you ever get a PS2, you should get Rygar for PS2.
Have mom picking up a Switch. You should get Rygar for PS2 someday.
Little Timmy wants Luigi's Mansion. That's fine, and I will gladly sell you Luigi's Mansion. But keep in mind that maybe the next game Timmy wants is Rygar for PS2. I'm just gonna become a Rygar for PS2 stand, and I'm gonna die on that hill. That's so annoying.
Yeah, I mean, it's obviously hard, and it's funny that they put something there every single time, so they know it's hard.
Konami! That's what you get for making Silent Hill the arcade game, Konami.
What's this? Be something different.
What is that?
It's just like 15,000 points or something. 5,000 points. Don't know where the guy is. Okay. Gotta be careful. Me dying equals losing 5 hearts.
Ba-da. Ba-da. Do you know what meme this this game doesn't do? It does the ice, it does the fire, it doesn't do the sand level. A little disappointed.
That's a good thing, dude.
Yeah, I know. Like Mario 3 was so big that every game's like, we gotta do the ice level with the ice physics.
I got a question for this part. If you could eliminate either water levels or ice levels, but only one of them, which one would you choose?
Yeah, it's gotta be ice levels because they're much more annoying. Wait, wasn't Plucky the last guy?
Yeah, I think he's just here. I don't even think he's mind controlled. I think he's just doing it just to screw around. I really don't know. Oh yeah. Every time I fight this boss, I always forget that.
Whoo! What if it was like Mega Man 1 and you could die after he died?
That'd be epic.
That'd be so epic. I really dislike Mega Man 1, by the way. Sorry. It's like, and I don't know. I feel like I have to mention it all the time.
It's one of those games that...
he wasn't even mind controlled.
Yeah, I don't think he was.
I think it was 87. If you think about the other games that were made in 1987, they were all, like, ports of arcade games and stuff. So, all things considered, pretty baller.
Yeah, it's just... Back in 87, the only good games were Super Mario Bros. 1.
I think in 86, as a comparison, one of the most overrated games of all time came out for the NES, and that would be Ghosts and Goblins. That game, not only is it hard, like Super Ghouls and Ghosts, okay? Super Ghouls and Ghosts is a good game. It's hard. It's too hard, but it's good. It's a good game. It's well made. Ghosts and Goblins, or Ghouls and Ghosts, I forget, whatever, the NES one, is like...
I think it's Ghosts and Goblins.
Ghosts and Goblins is like an objectively bad game. And
It's terrible.
that is kind of a comparison to what was out in 1986.
So this is the only bonus stage I could find in this game without looking it up, but you get to see it.
Yay! So
It also makes the Genesis lag really hard for some reason. Oh! I wasn't paying attention.
what do you get at the end?
You get like a 1-up, a gold bell.
You don't even get your...
No. Of course not.
Don't give me your lives back.
Oh, I died instantly.
Oh, very nice.
So, I pretty much assumed that I'm gonna die instantly at some point in the later half of this game, but it still hurts.
Hurts, don't it? Don't it?
It's just one of those things that you just really, 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 really want to have 5 hearts at all times, but the game is very stingy with where bells are.
It reminds me of playing like Gradius 3 and then being like,
Oh yeah, you get like one good ship and you're like, oh, this game's awesome. You die once and you're like, I'm done.
it's like, if I don't die one single time in this game, I'm gonna beat it easily. It's like, yep. But then if you die once, it's all ogre.
I remember playing Abidox on emulator, and it's like, great.
Come on.
I literally remembered how bullcrap that part was, and I just completely forgot.
I got the hankering to do that for an LP, and then without even putting it in, I was like, oh yeah, this game is too hard. Like, I might, just because I think it's a game that's worthy of, like, being, like, looked at or noticed, I might literally just do an LP one time where I'm like, here we go, I'm putting in the invincibility code, I'm just gonna show you this game. Like, I'm not gonna lose.
I mean, when I did Mega Man Wily Wars, I literally played on, like, a hacked version of that game.
It's just really hard. Well, at least you can do that every time.
Yes. But, yeah, these spikes are... I almost died again. I don't know why they put those spikes there. And you'll notice that the level design in the later half of this game is just... I don't know what happened to it. It just plummets to the ground.
Huh. I gotta be honest, I don't think I got to the lava levels, definitely, but I don't think I've ever gotten past that. But yeah, I mean, to go back to your QOTP, that's question of the part for you newbies to the channel. Which, by the way, recently, like in the past month, like, I uploaded Trev's Sonic 3 Blast LP, and then since then, our, like, views have, like, tripled from 5 to 15. Yeah, no, but seriously, like, it used to be where I would put up, like, some, and it would, like, and, like, when I looked at it again in a couple days, it'd be, like, 5 views, and I'm like, okay, I really don't care. It's not like we monetize or whatever. Yeah, but now it's like,
but Spencer really does this for, like, stress relief.
Oh yeah, and it's
fun.
It's fun, and it gets me to, especially now with things going on in the world, and I can't do other, like, stuff I find normally fun. We're sitting 10 feet apart, by the way. Like, I'm on one couch, and we have 3 couches separating us. That's how I have the game room set up. No, but what was I saying?
Where am I?
Where are you? What am I saying, and where are you?
I mean, this place is a maze, but I don't remember a bunch of spikes, so...
Bunch of spikes?
Oh, wait, I think I know. Maybe?
Hey, it's Bell. What in the heck was I saying before? I, like, lost my train of thought. Right. So the, you obviously have to choose getting rid of the, ice levels, because it's such a meme. At least water levels, like, they have to, like, program swimming into the game unless it's Sonic, in which case they don't. But ice is just like...
Yes, more slippery controls, get it? Because you're on ice.
It's like, no. No. Both are awful, obviously. This guy.
He was, employee of the month right there.
Anyway, both are awful, but. We gotta choose one, boys. We gotta get rid of ice. Let us know below. If you're new to the channel, stop in, say hi at the Discord. We don't have a Discord. let's not even have a Discord for, like, CIB, which, like, I guess because the chat for the CIB employees is, like, literally in Messenger, which I guess we could do Discord instead, whatever. But let's just do a Discord just for CIB LPs. Hey guys, big fan. Are you ever gonna do the other characters on Sonic Adventure 1, please? Hey guys, huge fan. Are you ever gonna finish Haunting Ground to the LP? I'll sub if you finish Haunting Ground.
Alright, so I don't want to go down... Wait, no, I do want to go down there. Okay, I think this is it. Just don't die. That'd be nice. No.
Oh!
The boss room was right there. I would have had the checkpoint. Playing this game with 3 hearts is the worst.
Yeah. What's another LP that I gave up on? You guys gonna finish Fatal Frame 2?
That was me again.
I did Haunting Ground. I gave up on that. It's you know that it's a point of pride for me to finish all these awful games that I play. Like, did I want to finish Remothered? Of course I did. But did I? No. Pretending to drown. No. Knocks him dead. Pretending to drown. Giving you an invincibility where there's no enemies or nothing around? No.
How am I lost again? This is the beginning of the level. This isn't where I'm supposed to go. Anytime I do an LP, my brain just turns off and I become an idiot.
Also, I hold my ears like that. What's another one I gave up on? I know Haunting Ground.
Oh, by the way, for CIB trivia, I literally attempted to do Sonic Adventure to do the remaining characters, but on PC it just would not boot.
Hey, when you guys bringing Brandon back? Is he gonna continue his Mario 64 Star Road LP?
Remember that?
The one where he was like, "Oh, I didn't practice and I don't know where anything is." Thanks, Brandon. Guys, I just want to say I really prefer the Luigi's Mansion LP where Brandon did it and didn't try and didn't,
and got mad.
And also didn't know where anything was, to Trevor's where he did 100% of the game in 2 sit-downs.
And best ending.
Hey, at least he's... Oh my god.
So yeah, we might do this LP in 2 parts. I don't know. This game is just so annoying.
Yeah. Whatever works out. Hey guys, big fan. When's when's Big Mike gonna come back and beat Gradius 3-on-1 live?
Remember Big Mike?
Dude, I want him to come back out, but he's too busy.
Yeah, he was unemployed for 7 months. He's probably just more no money.
I offered to, because I get lots of extra miles on my credit card, I offered to buy him the plane ticket, but he does not like planes, and that's fine, because I don't either. Just not a fan of planes, bros. What?
The only thing I hate about planes is the procedure of getting on them.
That
part sucks, but everything else is cool.
I don't like planes. I don't like being super high up. I know that, like, you can tell me all the stats, and I get it.
Like, I'm way more scared of driving my car than getting a plane by a million.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It's something that, like, it's, like, irrational, you know? But then, again, like, I literally pick up spiders and stuff like that all the time with no problems. Whereas a lot of people are like, spiders.
I mean, yeah, it's just one of those things that if, like, we lived in Australia, yeah, sure, spiders are kind of scary because they could kill you.
Dude, if I lived in Australia, I'd probably eat spiders. That just sounds like an Australian thing to do.
Happen. I'm just gonna run. Okay. Got to the checkpoint, he's gonna die.
So this is the checkpoint?
Yes.
Bruh.
This could be...
Yes, it's the lost treasure. Buster Buddy, give me the treasure! Montana Max, you leave this treasure alone. Buster Bunny, the treasure is mine. And I'll do what it takes to get it! I'm, also...
Nice.
Oh. Also, I'm an anime, dubber. Hope you enjoy it.
Honestly, better than most dubs.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't know if this is intended or not, but you can just kind of jump on them. That's intended, though, if you die in one hit when you hit water.
Also, Montana Max, for having all the money he does, like, doesn't have a fancy, like, suit. He just...
As a bubble.
Yeah, it's like you put a fishbowl on his head.
He does flex his money in the final boss, though. So look forward to that. Yeah, get out of here, kid.
Buster Bunny, if you want Bugs Bunny and your friends back, bring the treasure to me. Darn, Montana Max is up to no good.
You didn't put that together until now?
Montana Max.
So last 2 worlds, and... Oh yeah, there's one more water level for some reason.
Good music, though. Background, though. Wavy background. Thank you, Sega Genesis.
Oh, look at that coral reef.
Do you remember... Now, listen, I totally understand that games take a billion times longer to make and cost a billion times more money. So, I like, the irony isn't, like, lost on me. But do you remember when, like, systems came out and they had exclusives? And also, like, you could have a game like Aladdin on both systems, and it was different.
It's just not a reality.
And it's not. And it's not even like. It's not even like it's like, oh, it's different. Like you could play I don't know, like
they just dumped
Madden,
so much money.
Madden on SNES and Genesis, and you're like, well, one handles it better, great. But like, literally, Aladdin was completely different, and there's games that are completely different on both. I think Animaniacs is completely different.
Yeah,
on SNES and
when people
Genesis.
ask me, like, what's the difference between Xbox One and PS4? It's like, user interface and, like, 5 games.
For Xbox, it's 0 games.
Hey, they have Halo 5 and Gears 4, both games people don't like.
Oh yeah, that guy. That guy's a boss in most Tiny Toons games. At some point. They have Forza. I'm a little jelly of Forza. I would play Forza if I had an Xbox One. Like, I wouldn't play it a ton, but I definitely played Forza Horizon, where you're just, like, you know, like, chilling around and stuff. I'd play that. Ding, 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 ding. Yeah, when people are like, what's the difference? I'm like, are you going to play online? Yes. Okay, what do your friends have? PS4. Okay, get PS4. Literally. Or it's like, are you going to play online? No. Okay, what controller do you like better? None. Okay, what?
No, come
do
on.
you like no games, or do you like Last of Us? No games. Okay, get Xbox. Just kidding, Xbox fans. Not really. Sea of Thieves! We have Sea of Thieves!
It's just sad because
We have Sunset Overdrive!
I unironically really like the original Xbox. The original Xbox is a good system.
Bro, I've been standing for the original Xbox since day one.
Yeah, it's like, it has, like, one of the best character action games of all time on it, Ninja Gaiden Black. And it's like, yeah, it sorta got ported with Ninja Gaiden Sigma, but they also made a bunch of changes on those ports, and it's worse.
Also, it has the definitive version of MVP Baseball 2005. Don't at me.
I was actually just playing, please don't die. Please don't die. Please don't die. I don't know where this leads. I'm just going. Okay.
Yes.
I was playing...
Why? Why? What? That's so mean. You, like, would have finished the level anyway. It's like, no.
Trip on a cannonball. I was playing Need for Speed Underground on Xbox.
Looks so good.
That's like the one Need for Speed game I like.
I think Underground 2 is pretty good, too. But yeah.
That one's like open world, and it's just way less, like, you don't just go through like a menu. I know it's like the most like boomer thing to say, like, oh, open world sucks because you have to like drive to races, but it sucks. It wastes time.
I like how the road in Need for Speed Underground is always like rain or oil slicked.
Yeah, it's always like rainy and night, which is fine.
Well, yeah, absolutely fine.
Nice.
Oh, cool.
Don't you like these awkward enemies on a very sharp incline?
I
Goodbye, 4 hearts.
I do. I like it.
I was trying to go up the regular path.
Yeah, the original Xbox is awesome. Controller's good. I don't have the biggest of hands, but I'm okay with the Duke as well. It's fine.
Yeah, I mean, I do prefer the S.
Yes, it's much better, of course, but the Duke isn't as bad as people make it out to be. And even, like it has, like, 10 Star Wars games on it. I mean, that's awesome.
Alright, doing this again.
Has, the only good Fable. Fable 1. I guess people like Fable 2 a little bit, but Fable 1's definitely the best. It has, Curse, the Eye of Isis, which is some random game that I always try to play, and then I'm like, it hard.
That Call of Cthulhu game is
Call
also...
of Cthulhu.
That game is weird. It's like the first half... I actually played the first half, and it's like very atmospheric and scary. And you're like in a town that doesn't want you there. Like very... what's his face?
Lovecraftian.
Lovecraftian. I don't know why I couldn't think of it. But then, like, the second half, like, turns into, like, they give you guns, and I'm like, oh.
Cool. It's pretty crazy that there's at least 3 Call of Cthulhu games I know of that exist. Call of Cthulhu on Xbox, Call of Cthulhu on PS4, and Sinking City for PS4. Pretty crazy, all things considered.
I don't know how to get around this. Go this way. Doesn't matter. Get hit anyway.
Get hit. Let's see. What else? Oh, you know what game I want to check out?
I hate this level. I hate it.
Yeah, the fact that it's on the slope is so annoying. A game I want to check out because, like, it looks like it could be, like, good, but probably isn't, is Clive Barker's Jericho for 360 and PS3.
I have a feeling that game's junk, but I never played it.
Yeah, unfortunately it was an early 360 game. I think that the 360 and PS3 era, like, ended up being okay. But, man, those first couple years, for both the 360 and the PS3, that might be, like, the worst, like, overall time for video games ever, besides maybe, like, the end of Atari and beginning of NES.
One chance. I think there's a gold bell. Okay, to the right. A little bit. I'm gonna line myself with this. Yes!
Nice. But, yeah. Actually, that's another good QOTP if anyone's still watching. What would you consider the best and the worst era of video games? And you can be as specific as you like. I personally find the mid-2000s to be the best. Because you had the PS2 going strong, even as late as 03, 04, 05, you know, all things considered.
What a... Those
Sure.
are instant kill
Yep.
spikes.
It had GameCube still going okay, and it had Xbox.
For me, it's late 90s, but early to mid-2000s also pretty good.
And I think, I truly think the worst is probably, like, 82 to 85 or so. In fact, the beginning of the NES wasn't all that great, so maybe more like 83 to, like, 87.
Yeah. I also really like the early 90s as well.
Of course, of course.
So,
but
I think if I were to tier it, it'd be late 90s, early... I feel like early 90s and late 90s are tied, but then mid-2000s would be the third.
Yeah, I think those are top tier. But I would say the worst, roughly 83 to 87, and I could do 83 to 86 to make it just a couple years, and then definitely like the 360 era, like the early, because I think all in all 360 and PS3 era was good, but it had a really rough start with the $5.99 US. And the PS3 having no games, and the 360 having a lot of games, but they were all kind of bad, like Cameo and Perfect Dark Zero and stuff like that. So I'd say 2006 to 2009, maybe 8, maybe 2008. That was pretty rough. And I want to say 2006 was probably like the worst year because PS2 didn't have a ton going for it at the time.
I love jumping everywhere so I don't die to spikes, like, right there.
And 360 had, obviously, very little going on. And the PS3 came out late that year, and it had Resistance Fall of Man, and Genji, Giant Warrior Crab, and Ridge Racer!
Is this level over? Do not put instant death spikes next to me. I think it's over.
Can we go back to having E3? Like, it can even be a teleconference, but hire that one comedian, like Jamie Lynch or whatever.
Dude,
and
E3
just
cringe is gone.
What's that?
Forever.
I know, E3 cringe is gone forever, and it sucks. But hire him to sit there and talk to Tony Hawk about Tony Hawk Ride, and make sure that he's definitely drunk. Oh, I see. This is hard.
Sure is.
What the hell? Oh! Wow.
Yeah, very fun.
Well, just more of like...
If you can get in a rhythm, you can kill him pretty fast. I did that the first time when I had 4 hearts.
I think that's the guy's name, Jamie Lynch.
Alright, last 4 stages.
No, Jamie Kennedy. Jamie Kennedy. Jamie Kennedy experience. Yeah, yeah. When he was, like, clearly drunk or whatever, and he was like, so, Tony Hawk, huh?
That's me.
And Tony Hawk's like, yep. You know, I don't like Twitter at all, but have you ever seen the best Tony Hawk tweet of all time, and aka the best tweet of all time?
Is it the one where it's like, are you Tony Hawk? Yeah, I am. Why?
I was at a restaurant, and some girl came up to me. Are you Tony Hawk? Me. Yes. Her. Why?
I do not know how to respond to this.
Really, truly amazing. And I believe Tony Hawk that that's exactly what happened. And that's amazing.
Why would he make up a story that makes
It's so amazing! Dude, like, real life, of course, is so much funnier and absurd than anything you could, like, come up with in, like, you know, a story. So, like, I could never come up with that story in a million years, you know? It's just not possible.
Yeah, it's like, it's not a story where he was cool or
Yeah.
did something epic. It's like, literally someone, oh, by the way, check out this. Would you like to launch into instant death spikes? Also, this part, I do not understand this part. Why can I run over the air?
And then everyone clapped at Tony Hawk.
More instant death spikes right there.
Based.
If you jump into these green springs, there's instant spikes on the ceiling.
Dude. Konami was like, you will not beat this game.
Yeah, Konami was like, you are not returning this to the rental store.
Yeah, I guess that is true.
I think I actually did this stage first try. I can't believe it.
If I rented this game back in the day, I would be okay with that.
Yeah, I mean the first half of this game is awesome.
I don't have a great memory, but I think the game I probably rented the most for any system was probably Joe and Mac for SNES.
Yeah.
That was one that was always there.
I remember us renting Snow Brothers all the time.
So based. Should have just been like, yo, can we buy this game? And then...
To CIB Nation, do you know that Spencer has a box copy of that dumb game?
I do.
My name is Spencer.
And I had to go through a heck of a lot to get it. For that, I mean I had to deal with a very, 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 very specific customer on a very, 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 very busy day while they were hemming and hawing, and I was, like, offering top dollar for it. And, then he emailed us and was like, I have all this other stuff that's like 10 out of 10, and I was like, please take all my money. And he was like, no. And I was like, do you have an idea of how much you're looking for? And he was like, no.
Those are always the best collectors.
And I was
Hi, I have this amazing thing. Okay, what? I just want anything for you to give me some information about this. Are you looking for anything? I was like,
no. Okay, well, how about $1,000?
Oh.
No. Okay. I was sad. Because, like, oh, yeah, he was like, I remember, he was like, well, I decided I'm going to hold on to the games, but I think I'm going to sell the box and book. And I was like, awesome. And it was stuff like, I think he had Fire and Ice. And he was like, it's great condition. And I was like, if this guy says it's great condition, it's like 10 out of 10. So I was like, I don't know what number. I was like, $500 for just the box and book. Don't quote me on that, but it was something crazy. He was like, upon further consideration, I think I will hold on to it for the time being. And I was like, do you have a number in mind? No response. That was 5 years ago, and I still think about it. Still think about it in my dreams. And then there was the Caltron 6-in-1 guy. We had a very specific deal worked out. This is like years ago, 6, 7 years ago. We had a very specific deal worked out where I was like, I'm gonna be honest with you, dude. You know, I was like, I'm gonna buy this from you, this Caltron 6-in-1 for NES, and I'm gonna sell it to my friend Ryan, who's been on the channel once or twice, for the exact price I give to you. Like, I was like, I promise you, if I give you 500 cash, I'm gonna charge him 500 cash. And we had it all set up. And then he showed up with everything but Caltron 6-in-1 and said he just couldn't bear to sell it. And I was like, you gotta be kidding me. Because I remember spending like hours with this guy figuring it out.
Did he even take the rest of the trade?
I probably did. I don't really remember.
I really wish you were just like, nah.
I was like, what? And then later on, I don't know when, like years later, it like came in as part of a trade or something, or I had a chance to buy it as part of a collection.
Oh, you have one? I didn't know that.
I don't, but
Ryan
I bought it and sold it to Ryan, yeah. If it was Myriad 6-in-1, then Ryan can suck eggs.
The most expensive sticker of all time.
The most expensive sticker of all time, yep. Because Caltron 6-in-1 isn't, like, crazy, like, expensive, like, as far as NES is concerned.
This is a complete maze, and if you go through the wrong door, you have to start the level over.
Good.
I did not... Oh, I got it!
Yes! Wow.
I wasn't gonna die, but, luckily, even though this stage is horrendous, there are 2 1-ups that I can pick up every time.
But, yeah, what was I gonna say? Yeah, it came in. I don't remember in what, like, circumstance. But it was really nice that I was like, Ryan. And I was like, Ryan, bring however much I paid for it. I was like, just bring 300 and don't ask any questions. Because that's what a drug dealer says to his customers. But then I was like, here you go, dude. He was like, no. And I was like, yep. And he was like, was it the original guy? And I was like, no. What do you think? Years later, I actually decided I'm going to do it. Oh, yeah? But yeah, that was nice. Finally got it. But yeah, if it was Myriad 6-in-1, I'd be like, Ryan, guess what you didn't get? Myriad 6-in-1.
Does he collect all the unlicensed games?
He does not, no. But, that is one that if I saw any of the, XXX ones like Peekaboo Poker or Bubble Bath Babes, I would be like, Ryan.
Epic! Did not mean to go through.
Are you serious? Ugh. I'd be like, Ryan, you cannot buy this. Just like, he only needs like 4 games now.
Is it Power Blade 2 is the one that...
Yeah, and I have it, and I'm like, no.
Is that like really
it's like $500 now.
Okay. I was gonna ask if it's more than that nowadays.
No, I don't think so. Maybe like
it doesn't seem like NES has really gone up in the past 5 years.
No, he needs one game that's so rare but not expensive that I've never heard of it before. It's Advanced Dungeons and Dragons. Excuse me, Hills Far. And when I looked it up, I could only find it complete. I found like 3 complete copies and no loose, and I was like, what? And complete, it's only like, I don't know, $150, which obviously, you know, is still a lot of money, but I was like, okay, so loose it's like $60, $70, and I can't find a loose copy? Like, what the hell?
This is the door you're supposed to go.
He's getting Cowboy Kid. What else does he need? Oh, he needs Rockin' Cats by Atlas, the first Atlas game over in America.
How expensive is that?
Like $100. Yeah, nothing nuts.
But more Rockin' Cats.
That is a game, that's probably top 5 for me that I want, because I don't even have it loose, but that's probably one I would want complete. It's not like it's probably like $200-300 complete, but that's one that I remember renting a lot.
Really?
I think so. Because I specifically remember playing that game, I'm like, oh yeah. It's this game. And I don't think we ever owned it because, I mean, we kept all the games that we owned, so. Butt Clench City.
Oh yeah, this, because you're jumping against the ceiling, the momentum is really weird. It's hard to describe. Okay, thank God.
Whew! How close are you to done?
I think it's just this room.
Nice. Final boss hard?
So there's 2 parts of the final boss stage. The final boss is actually very easy. However, there is a part before it that is trial and error, one and done BS, and I'll show you what it is.
Not excited.
But actually, I don't even really need this bell, because I figured out a strat where I can basically not get hit by the boss, even though it takes 10 hits. But I'm gonna get it anyway.
Well, then you can beat the game and have 5 hearts, and that's the completionist.
But basically, I have 3 lives to do the pre-boss trial.
Okay.
And I think I have it covered, but on this TV, I am definitely worried.
Come on, Sanyo TV.
Okay, so we're done with all the stages. So actually, last world was pretty good.
Let's do this.
Alright, so the first part is you're getting chased
By Elmira.
by Elmira, and if
I
she
love you, cute
if she
bunny,
touches
bunny,
you,
bunny.
it's an instant death. So if you run and then touch a surface, you stop for a bit, and she will definitely touch you. But if you're kind of careful and jump over her and kind of manipulate her that way, it's not too bad, but it just takes forever. But I'm definitely taking this safe. I'm so scared. Get out of here! I think we're right there. I think we're right there. Yes! And that's a checkpoint. That's a checkpoint. Just gotta do this boss. Spence.
You won, Rabbit! I'll return Babs Bunny and the others to you. But first, you must give me the treasure. No way. Okay. You asked for it! Just no way, that's all I said.
Alright, so this is kind of similar to the first time you fought Montana Max, where you can kind of jump on him, but especially if you do this wall jump thing, he will... Okay. Let's not jinx myself. So there's two forms and both of them take 5 hits like all the other bosses. But as long as you do this...
It's gotta be speedrun strats.
Thanks for the 1-up. Hey, I actually finished the... Okay, please. I was on the final.
Yeah, I know. That's okay.
It's fine. I got greedy. I was about to say, hey, I finished with the full score, because if you get a game over, your score resets. And then I immediately died because my hubris.
End time.
We did it.
We did it, lads. Well, okay, there's Montana Max
So-
spending all his money.
Extremely rough run, but I didn't
You promised to let Babs Bunny and the others go! And what about the treasure? Well, as they say, finders keepers. Epic story.
Fine, I feel bad. Just kidding, he sucks. Screw you.
Darn, 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 that treasure is mine. Let's use the treasure to turn this island into an amusement park. Nice. That's a great idea. Now it's time to party. Buster style! Du-du-du-du-du. Bum, 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 bum. Epic. Became Casino Zone. Da-da-da-da-da.
Alright. Hey,
We did it!
we did it. This is finally over. I haven't been, like, playing this game, like, constantly for probably, like, a good 6 weeks now. Just, like, on and off. Just every once in a while. And I'm always just like, I want to LP this game, but it's so annoying. But it's over. Thank God.
See you folks next time. Make sure to watch other videos. We have 2 or 3 up on the channel. 1,000. Get it? See ya.